So, murder of mom and murder of sister by a son and a brother. A brother murders his mother as well as his sister. But there's not enough information to know what was the reason, as in what could provoke. I was going to ask this question at the end of my video, but what could provoke a brother to want to murder his sister as well as his mother? Did something happen within the home, such as usually a heated argument, heated exchange of words? Was the son, because the look on his face, that's not accusing him of anything, even though he's already been accused, right? But the son, how he's looking, was there something that he was involved in that, say, the mother didn't agree with or didn't like or something, and then him becoming violent enough to murder both his sister and his mother? What could have been the reason? Because see, to be a son is to have love for your mother as well as for your sister, right? Like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as an ID Go app. You might want to get those two things, combine them, make them into one, and I'm a Discovery influencer. So, 16-year-old Luke Craig of Kentucky. He's 16 years old. He looks older. When I see Luke, he looks about 24, 25, right? He could be mature, may or may not be, right? Sometimes people look older in the face, but not really like completely in the mind. I wonder if he has a 16-year-old mind, but to me, Luke in fact looks older. So he's in custody. That's after escaping a detention center. Okay, you escape the detention center. To escape a detention center is to say, where are you now going once you leave that detention center, right? Accused of killing mother and sister before he escaped the detention center, right? The victims involved had gunshot wounds. And the victims involved were 12-year-old Brooke Gogan and 33-year-old Tiffany, the mother. His mother was young, 33. Okay, to be 33 years old and have a 16-year-old son. For her to be that young is to say, man, the words exchanged between them. Because to have a mother and she's not that much more older than you, sometimes disrespect comes with that, a lot of disrespect, depending on the teen. Or the mother could have said something. There could have been some issue between he and his sister, right? It's looking at the situation from all sides and not just looking at him, but looking at all individuals involved. What did the mother say to the son? Were there things that she would say to him consistently that he didn't like enough to kill both her and the sister, right? Were there an issue pertaining to him and his sister? There could be something where he might have had a heavy dislike for his sister, possibly even a hatred, who knows, right? Enough to kill your sister. And say the mother got involved in it. Could there have been a situation, violence or anything, right? Luke and his sister, a situation goes down and then the mother jumps into it and then she ends up harmed or hurt, right? Or possibly killed, and then even the sister is harmed and killed, right? You have to see if there was a fight or something. So Luke is now facing charges, second-degree escape. Did you get that one? Second-degree escape. So, of course, authorities didn't say a motive as in why Luke killed both his mother and his sister. That's going to, come out all later. And then, the court situation and how long he's going to face. Because to escape is to say, okay, now you're charged with why you tried to escape. You're escaping, so you're going to be charged for that sort of thing, the escaping. But then also the jail time is going to come with that sort of thing, right? You just don't murder people and then think it's not going to, say, be found out at 16 years old, right? It's people that murder people and get away with that sort of thing. But to be a 16-year-old is to say don't try to murder anyone at 16 years old if you don't have that type of mindset to say, well, I can, murder somebody and then escape, and then yeah, because that's the reason for escaping. You're escaping to not in fact face those charges, but to not be let me see, because there are some very bright 16-year-olds, right? But what Luke, I called him Craig at one point, I believe. Luke, that sort of thing, you don't want to be, just not at all. Because if you can't murder and then say, well, let me figure out how to escape and then not get caught or something like that, is to not do it at all. Because see, the courts take that into, they will. Well, you murdered your mother and your sister. Let's see how much we can try him so much as an adult. If we can overly try him as an adult, because to be murdering your sister and your mother is to say, okay, he even ran, escaped. So it shows he had no love or anything with that. To know that is to say, now we're gonna try him even more in court. Prosecutors, they'll say, no, we're gonna give him even more time. Yeah, that's why you don't want to do that sort of thing. You just don't. Because see, I'll tell you why they'll look at it that way. To murder a mother and a sister is to try to escape at detention center, right? But the prosecutors will say, they'll use that in court. The prosecutors will say he had no remorse. That'll be the very thing. Because see, that's the thing that they question and they ask. Once you're there and the prosecutor is around or available, right, the first question will be, how much remorse did he have? He killed them. Because see, some people try to claim or prove insanity. I'm going to say I'm insane, I'm going to say all this and all that, right? But that trying to escape, right, it'll point to remorse or not. Because a person that feels some type of guilt or feel bad for murdering their mother or their sister, I don't think they will be trying to escape. They'll probably talk to someone within law enforcement and say, I feel guilty, right? I feel guilty over the whole situation, but they're not going to try to escape. Trying to escape shows you're trying to not be a part of the situation at all, right? Yeah, prosecutors will see that. He doesn't have much remorse here. We're on investigationdiscovery.com. The ID logo stands in the far left corner. Live now, The Perfect Murder. New episodes. To gain access is to provide who you're subscribed to. The padlock is there for a reason. That's how you gain access, providing who you're subscribed to. Unlocked episodes. To receive an audio-visual preview is to click the play button and you would in fact receive that, an audio-visual preview. Unlocked seasons. Never know how his home life was, because see, people kill people within homes for all type of various reasons. ID Go original series. I'd want to ask if there were a father figure, male, because even mothers are known to abuse their kids. Was that ever a thing? Recommended for you. Shouts out to Lieutenant Joe Kenda as well as Paula. How was the home life even years ago? Because something led up to him killing his mother and his sister. Were there a past of drug use or drug use? Yes. Were there a drug history, drug use within the home or something, right? All that type of stuff will be asked because it's going to point to why he killed his sister and his mother. To receive a newsletter from an investigation discovery is to type your email address in and click next, and you would in fact receive that. So dear viewers, let me know what you think about the story, the video, and all the rest, right? And what you think could have been the situation as what led to that. And may you enjoy your day. I will in fact enjoy mine. When I said led to that, as in the situation, Mr. Luke murdering your sister and your mother, what could have been something with that? As in, that doesn't just happen. Something could have happened in his childhood or something, and nobody in the home wanted to face it or something. Because sometimes people have things happen in their childhood, they walk around very angry and violent, and then they end up start killing people, right? Stuff like that. So may you enjoy your day. I will in fact enjoy mine, and I'm gone for now.